Yellowstone to Yosemite with Costner. The three-part docuseries premieres February 8th on Fox Nation. At long last, Kevin Costner is returning to Yellowstone. No, not that Yellowstone. Instead, the Oscar-winning filmmaker and CNI movie and TV award-winning actor has signed on for the Fox Nation docuseries Yellowstone to Yosemite with Kevin Costner, a follow-up to his 2022 project Yellowstone 150 that he hosted on the streaming platform. The premiere episode of the new series will air Saturday, February 8th, kicking off Fox Nation's year-long America 250 campaign to commemorate the United States' 250th anniversary in 2026. Kevin Costner, said Fox Nation President Lauren Pedersen, has a unique ability to capture the American experience and captivate an audience through his extraordinary storytelling. With the enormous success of our first project together, there is no filmmaker that better embodies the spirit of America 250 than Costner. I thank God that Yosemite is the way God created it. And it still is. Kevin Costner. In the 3 episodes of Yellowstone to Yosemite, Costner will trace the footsteps of President Theodore Roosevelt and environmental advocate John Muir during their pivotal 1903 Yosemite expedition. According to Fox Nation, through spectacular visuals of the geology, flora, and fauna of Glacier Point to El Capitan, Yosemite Falls, and more, Costner brings the fascinating journey and long battles to preserve the American frontier to life. Juxtaposed with Costner's active exploration of the park, each episode delves into the history behind the journey that changed America. Once in a while, Costner added, you come across a story that has that truly special mix of elements. It's stranger than fiction and happens against all odds. It results in something that legitimately changes the world for the good, and, most importantly, it all really happened. The story of President Teddy Roosevelt and John Muir's camping trip through Yosemite is one of those truly special ones, and I'm excited to dig into the next chapter of the preservation of the American frontier. Throughout the docuseries, Costner explores the region's rich indigenous American legacy, the serendipitous arrival of outsiders in 1850, and how John Muir evolved into a crusader for our wildest places. Yellowstone to Yosemite will illuminate, through Costner's perspective, the struggle waged by Muir as he contended with the intricate politics of resource management, and how Roosevelt's intervention led to the establishment of a more structured national park system, the creation of 150 national forests, 5 national parks, and the preservation and protection of 230 million acres of precious land. Costner freely admits that some viewers may be upset, or worse, during those sequences in Yellowstone to Yosemite that focus on the lives of Native Americans whose lives were disrupted by the establishment of the national parks. Our fingerprints as Americans are all over our mistreatment of the first people that inhabited America, Costner said. And I'm not afraid to be a part of that story. I am not afraid to tell it. I don't think that I am somebody that is reinventing history. I don't think I am somebody that has been put here to teach it. I just wanted to be part of the story because I wanted it to stay alive, that our national appetite has been at the expense of other people. But the second half of the story is that it was so beautiful that I could see it as a child untouched, the same way the first people lived it for 7,000 years. I never know how to make sense of this story, but I know one thing. I thank God that Yosemite is the way God created it. And it still is.